You won't believe how many things you can get absolutely free or ridiculously cheap in South Africa legally, safely, and with zero shady stuff. Yeah, my brew, South Africa is full of hidden loopholes, community tricks, and everyday hacks that locals use quietly until now. Today, I'm breaking them all open for you. Let's start with the most underrated thing in this country: free experiences. People think South Africa is expensive, and yes, it can be, but if you know where to look, you can have an entire weekend out without spending more than the price of a quota. First hack: free museums and heritage sites. Most people don't know that many museums across the country have free entrance days or super low community rates. In Joburg, Cape Town, Durban, you just need to check the schedule. And trust me, nothing hits like free knowledge with air conditioning included. You walk in broke, you walk out smarter. What a bargain. Second hack: nature reserves and hiking trails. Some of the best ones are completely free. Locals use them all the time. You want views? Done. You want to impress someone like you're a fancy influencer? Also done. And it costs nothing but a bit of sweat and maybe a cold drink afterwards. Now let's talk about food, because you know South Africans can eat. Here's the shocker: you can get free meals more often than you think. How? Community kitchens, religious organizations, and certain outreach programs cook daily for anyone who pulls in. No judgment, no questions. And before you think it's bland, my friend, some of these aunties cook better than restaurants. If you know, you know. But wait though, here's a spicy trick: supermarkets with markdown sections. South Africans who know this trick save hundreds every month. Every big chain has a reduced to clear corner filled with perfectly good food that's near date. Sometimes 5,070% off. You walk in with R50 to walk out like it's Christmas groceries. Another hack that blows people's minds: free SIM cards. You don't need to buy a SIM in South Africa. Networks give them away all the time. Vodacom, Mountain, Telkom, just walk in, ask, and boom. And because networks fight for customers, they throw in free data, free SMS, yes, free minutes. You barely spend anything, and you stay connected. Speaking of data, this one might be my favorite: free Wi-Fi almost everywhere. Taxi ranks, malls, libraries, buses, even some restaurants. If you're smart about it, you can live half your digital life without paying a cent. Some students literally finish entire assignments on mall Wi-Fi. And honestly, respect. Now let's look at transport. Believe it or not, you can travel cheaper with just a few tricks. Off-peak trains, minibus taxis during certain hours, and promo days for ride-hailing apps can cut your cost in half. And here's the kicker: many people don't know that Uber and Bolt offer random coupons if you reinstall the app or switch payment methods. Cha-ching. Want more? Let's talk about free entertainment. You don't need Netflix if you know how to use local platforms with free libraries. Some TV networks have free streaming apps now. Plus, community events, outdoor festivals, and city-sponsored concerts happen constantly. No one markets them properly, but locals know they're gold. Then there's education, my brew, and this is where Saw shines. Free online courses, free community workshops, free library memberships that give you access to e-books worth thousands. And if you're a hustler, you can use these to upgrade your skills without spending a single rand. That's how many South Africans quietly level up. Another big secret: free legal advice. Yes, free. Universities, legal aid centers, and NGOs all offer it. If you've got a contract issue, property confusion, or you're being bullied by a company, you don't need to pay thousands. Just book a slot. The law is expensive except when you know the right office to walk into. Now let's get into healthcare hacks. Clinics give out free checkups, vaccinations, HIV tests, chronic medication, and people forget how valuable that is. Even dental schools offer low-cost treatments done by students supervised by professionals. You pay 1,020% of normal prices. Your wallet will smile before your teeth do. Here's a quieter trick, but a powerful one: second-hand marketplaces. South Africa has some of the best pre-loved communities online. You can get furniture, electronics, clothes, gym equipment, all for cheap or even free if someone is moving. Some people even furnish entire apartments without spending more than R500. It's like treasure hunting, but in your neighborhood. Now, this hack is next level: swapping groups. People trade things they don't need for things they want. No money involved. You can trade a blender for a bookshelf, a microwave for gym shoes, a pram for a fan. It's brilliant. Let's talk about free apps that give rewards. In South Africa, brands fight hard for your attention. Some apps give free points for scanning receipts. Others give free airtime. Some even give food vouchers. Small actions, big savings. And finally, the most South African hack of all: ask your community. Here, people help people. You'd be surprised how much support you can find just by asking. Tools to borrow, transport to share, old textbooks, baby clothes, even career advice. South Africans might argue online, but in real life, they're some of the most helpful people you'll ever meet. So yes, life is expensive. But in South Africa, if you know where to look, you can live smarter, cheaper, and sometimes completely free. Because this country isn't just beautiful, it's full of opportunities hiding in plain sight. Use them, share them, and live like you know the real South Africa.